Okay, I guess we're just about all set. Why don't we do this and let's go. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Pierre, your host. And like usual, we are going to start off by going over to the computer and we're going to check out what we did yesterday and we're going to take it from there. So yesterday, what was it? We were getting rid of the old and ushering in the new. So we rolled up the canvas that we had finished on Friday, and then we brought out a brand new roll of canvas, measured out about 40 inches in width, and it's about 56 inches, 57 inches long. Put it up, stapled it to the wall, and then we added to the commercial gesso another coat of gesso that we did ourselves just because the quality is better and the paint sticks to it so much better than the industrial gesso that was on there. So what are we going to do today? Let's get to work right away because it is extremely cold in my studio today. Of course, we don't have a heat on. I am all bundled up and everything up. I hooked up my microphone to this little guy so it didn't brush against my scarf like it did a few times last week. So I figured out this little concoction here. Hopefully it will work okay. So listen, what I'm going to do first, we're going to put the first coat of this background, but I notice on the edge here that the part that is made out of, that wasn't primed in the factory, tends to like curl up and do this weird little border that my old roll of paint of canvas didn't do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off right now and I'm going to cut this inch edge off because it's going to, it just doesn't look right. I don't know why it's doing that when it never did that before. Is it because it's a brand new roll of canvas? I'm not sure. But anyways, this is the first thing I'm going to do. And then I'm still having quite, so you know what? I'm going to do this a little more intelligently than what I was about to do, which is to measure off and make sure that I have a nice straight line. Because I can see I'm hurrying up here. Okay, so let's go with 4 centimeters there. Whoops. And about 4 centimeters here. And right here, I guess. Yeah, well, this wasn't really, even in the factory, wasn't very straight. So it's a good thing we did measure it. 4 centimeters there. I'm going to draw a line. There we go. Like that, we'll have a nice straight edge to work with. There we go. And I'm going to just cut this off. There we go. So today we have started our stream like every Tuesday at 10 a.m., an hour later than usual. And I didn't think I would be in the studio as early as I got here. And my hands are frozen. So fortunately, this stream is not going to last very long because all I'm going to do, let me get rid of that here, okay. All I'm going to do is just lay that first coat on of background. There we go. And I'm going to cut off the other side as well. But I'm not going to do that today. Because eventually what I'm going to do, once, and I don't have to do that, well, I'm not exactly sure yet what I want to do, but I know this is going to be a diptych. I'm going to cut this canvas in half, and I'm going to turn it so it's two vertical pieces, two similar symmetric paintings or canvases or whatever. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet, even though I do have a vague idea. So, to be honest, I haven't really thought this out yet, as you can tell. So I have to make a decision. Do I want to, I know what I want. I want two bands. And what's going to be easier and smarter, to do them now or to do them later? I think I should do them now. So I'm going to lay out this painting right now. Not exactly sure. There it is. I'm also very nervous about this canvas, not only because I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to paint, but also I have this red, which is not the red that I usually use. I usually love the cadmium medium red, and this is a different, it's almost like an aqua red, but not quite. And since I transferred it from an old jar, a smaller jar, which was a real pain in the neck to get to, kind of like these kind of jars with a really narrow head, and I put it into a jar that was so much easier to get the paint in, I forgot or lost the name of that kind of red. So anyways, so what do I want to do here? I want a band here. So this is 1.20 meters. So half of this canvas will be 60 centimeters, right about there. And out of that 60 centimeters, I'm going to want a band, something like this. So would that be 8 to 18, 10 centimeters? Two. Plus I have to kind of imagine the whole thing being vertical. So that looks about right. So I'm going to go here as well. I might as well do it in the middle first. What did I say? 8 and 18. And here as well, 8 and 18. And I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom as well. So 8 and 18. There's probably a smarter way of doing all this, but what can I say? I'm just a painter. 8 and 18. And I'm just figuring things out as we go along. So come on. There we go. 8 and 18. Okay. So there we go. Tu t'en vas? Bah, bonne soirée. T'as bien. Bah, moi j'ai les mains gelées, hein, je peux te le dire. Ah là 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 là, franchement. Ouais. Bah, je le suis déjà. Franchement. Tu sais, vu la taille de la pièce, la cuisine, les portes qui sont ouvertes, oui, exactement. Bah, quand je restais dans le petit salon, c'est ce que je faisais. Mais maintenant, mais je faisais pas le streaming à l'époque. Donc voilà, ça change tout. Moque-toi, c'est pas grave. Amuse-toi à mes dépens. C'est sympa, on rigolera quand j'aurai mon Oscar à Hollywood. Exactement. Et que je serai là encore quelques réalistes. Ma petite groupie. Exact. Bon. Ah oui, tu me l'avais dit, oui. Très bien. Ok, ciao, ciao, Claudine. Okay, so we got that done. Claudine has a studio upstairs where she makes jewelry and sculptures. And she's smart enough to go home instead of being frozen in the studio. So, trying to warm up my hands. And we are now going to get to this weird red. I don't know. So this is going to be interesting. So let's go for it. I'm going to get a little bit bigger palette over here. There we go. Just like a plastic paper plate. And all the old paint is just coming off very easily. As you know, acrylic does not stick to any surface that's non-porous, so plastic plates make great palettes. There we go. Just get. Okay, very good. So let's get I'm going to get some of that red paint together. I'm going to put quite a bit. We do have quite a big surface here. And I'm going to add some black to it because I want it to be fairly dark. And on top of that, we will put some more like a shading, just so it'll be a deeper, richer black, red. I should learn not to talk when I'm thinking, but whatever. So this is and this is going to be interesting. I don't know what to make of it. We're going to discover this together. Let me just get this out of the way right here. Get my black paint. There we go. I remember working in when I was in the studio in Paris, and one of the places I had one morning I had to kind of break the ice, the coat of ice on my jar, so I could dip my paintbrushes. It was so cold. It was around Christmas time, just about the same period as it is now. But anyways, the show must go on. So I'm going to put a little bit of black paint on the side here. And we will blend all this in together. I'll switch cameras. We can tackle this adventure together. So let me just bring my chair over here. I'll bring some water over there as well. Very good. I will switch cameras and we can, I'll just bring this guy over like this. And down here I have my little bar stool. So let's just work this out. The first thing I want to do is kind of get the right texture. So before I blend in and put in more black, I just want to make sure that I have the right texture of this red, which with the black paint is turning into purple. What the hell is going on? What is this paint? Let's keep blending, see what happens. Because there is no way I'm going to go with this color unless, oh well, I guess it's because it's not all quite blended in yet. So let me just keep blending it, working it. And we'll see what the end result is going to be. I'm kind of curious, to be honest with you. It's not at all what I was hoping for. The question is am I going to use this or not? Is it going to be a happy discovery, or is it going to be a nightmare that I will not use? I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to move this black paint over to the side right here just to get it out of the way. Rinse off the black from my paintbrush here. And I'm going to keep working this section. Here, let me turn my palette around. Keep working this section here. No matter what color I end up with, I'm going to have to put two coats. So if this first coat does not work out, hopefully I'll be able to make up for it on that second coat. But this red is almost purplish. So I am kind of baffled by this color. And now I'm debating if I should go with this or not. And I'm so hesitant because I know if I'm not pleased with the background, I'll never be pleased with the final product of this painting. So that's why I'm so hesitant on going forward with this. And it's not really the most prettiest of purples or reds or whatever this color is. So, I am not sure what to do. I am not sure if I want to use this, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough to cover this entire canvas with this, which means I would have to make a lot more. I'm dumbfounded. Honestly, this has never quite happened to me before. And the cadmium medium red that I love so much, I don't have any. Ah, merde alors. So I am just going to, again, kind of show you the difference of these two reds. You see, this red is what I was looking for, and this is what I'm having. This kind of a purplish red. So, that is where I'm at right now. Totally confused and not know what to do. And my gut feeling says don't go with it. And it's true that this is not a color that is pleasing to my eye. And I can't waste the whole day, right, thinking about this. I'm not going to waste anybody's time with fuck. Okay, well, got to just throw in the towel. I'm afraid this is not going to do it. I'm not going to go for this paint at all. I'll just have to go buy and buy more of this cadmium medium red, which I'm used to painting with. And I'm going to have to call it quits for the day because this is just a major failure. But anyways, so this is kind of what this whole show is all about, right? Not only that, but I noticed my other camera kind of froze. So if that isn't a sign that we have to quit today, I don't know what is. So I'm going to come back to the computer. I'm going to say, well, thank you for joining me on this wonderful screw up. And hopefully I'll get back on track tomorrow. We'll figure out, find the right colors that are pleasing, and we'll take it from there. So anyways, I'm going to leave you with my schedule. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I want to wish you all a better day than my day went today. And I'm going to leave you with my schedule, and I'm by saying, ciao, mes amis.